Fire signs do not have any psychic abilities. That's the biggest lie you've ever been told. And I'm going to show you the 9 most powerful psychic abilities that fire signs exist with. Hit the thumbs up and the likes button. This is your Ayurveda Shaman Pernell, Bobby, helping you through your shamanic journey. That said, I have a 3-day free shamanic webinar teaching you the alchemy of the elements. Fire is going to be our main topic today. We're going to break the myth that only water signs can do things like clairvoyance and etc. No, fire signs have all the same psychic abilities and better, depending on who you are, if you know how to use them. And that's also subjective. Like, it's super subjective. What's better? Well, let's break down these 9 powerful techniques. I'm going to give you 3 for each sign. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Do check in with our 3-day free webinar because you'll be able to alchemize these energies for all 12 zodiac signs, not just this video. And do comment in the chat down below if you have these fire sign energies and you resonate with this, or if what element do you want me to do? Is it air? Is it earth? Is it water? Okay, so I can walk through those 3 zodiac signs next. I will give you the priority. So let's get into number 1. As you subscribe, if you are brand new, I'm super excited to break these myths about baby, psychic abilities and the way fire uses them. Aries, number 1, future sensing. This is your ability. Also related to precognition, okay? Future sensing is the ability to literally sense not just danger, but it works very powerfully when there are high stakes, when something is critical and your thoughts will be way too slow. Future sensing is the ability at the psychic level, at the mental cognitive level that Aries has as a part of the 1st zodiac sign. You can see what's coming before everybody else does. The hardest part is it relies on instinct, and you've been trained to ignore your instinct. It is one of the hardest gifts to master, Aries, but I will help you in the 3-day shamanic alchemy. Let's move on to your next ability, Aries. Aries, your next psychic ability is literally psychic shielding and or psychic combat, and you have the ability to go on the offense or the defense. And this works really, really well when you care and you love somebody and you want to protect them. You have the ability to create energetic shields as well as projection auras that completely repel harmful or negative energies. And this is a super powerful ability, Aries. One of the magical things is when you need to focus on energetic boundaries, especially if you're doing things like working in the Akashic Records, or when I'm working with my clients, I'm in Aries, and I'm doing and creating energetic shields for angelic Reiki, for example, so that no harm can come in and that you can psychically combat the things that are necessary deep within the soul so that you can open up doors. So Aries, this is your second ability, and I'm going to give you number 3. But make sure you come to the 3-day webinar on Shamanic Alchemy. It's free to join. Hit the link down below in the chat and you'll learn a lot more how to master these abilities. Aries, your 3rd ability, one of my favorite ones, is clear action. Now, you may have heard of clairvoyance, clairsentience, but clear action is a marvelous gift. Your psychic abilities are activated through literal movement. So when you are exercising, especially when you're doing martial arts, today, for example, I was doing a little boxing in the park. This gives you ability for impulse channeling. And it's a magnificent gift. It's one that actually works through movement. So you are a sign that has so much volcanic and eruptive energy that when that's staying internal for a good amount of time, it needs an external outlet. So you have to learn the balance between not pushing out so quickly, but retaining that energy so that when you're ready for the impulse, don't judge yourself when you are not exercising or moving too much, because that impulse movement will activate your psychic abilities and allow you to channel through clear action what are the telekinetic messages being delivered to you as for not only what to act on, what to start, what to create, but what to conquer. Aries, so hit the 3-day Shamanic Alchemy workshop and you will learn how to master these abilities and so much more. Hit the thumbs up and likes button, Aries, and subscribe if you are brand new as we move on to Leo. Leo, you have the clear sight. As a part of your energy be linking to the sun, you really need to know your sun sign to understand how your clairvoyant abilities come through and shine bright. You can see things through symbolisms, you can see through illusions, you're able to have visions literally in the daytime, like while daydreaming, because you are exalted in Neptune. You can literally see through the fog. This is one of your grand and most powerful abilities. It is literally clear sight. Hit the thumbs up and the likes button and join our 3-day Shamanic Alchemy to better understand how clairvoyance under the element of fire works. I gave you a couple of tips of look for your sun sign and understand your Neptune placement, but subscribe if you are brand new, Leo. Leo, your second gift for psychic abilities that you may not have guessed prior is your ability to read auras. So it's like, I have a Jupiter and Leo, for example, and I used to be so like excited and admiring people who can read auras. I'm like, man, I'm not able to read auras. And it's like, no, it was a lie. That admiration it was just a gift I need to unlock. And so aura reading, what's magical is you can read people's hearts. You can literally understand through colors and energetic exchanges. Like I've had different times I've seen the aura of somebody being yellow, a reminder of solar plexus themes and etc. So through the heart and through the solar plexus energy, aka your work, you can read the aura of somebody who is drained and may need a potential energetic healing or recharge. But it goes so much deeper than that. It goes into the brightness, it goes to the heat around a person. You know, you can see if somebody's hot internally, even if they don't recognize it, and externally they look cool, calm, and connected. But this is something where it's about reading the energetic emotions of a person. Leo, you're one of the most emotional signs, especially in the extroverted manner. So Cancer is internal with its empathy. You are external. So you have to actually get out in the world like the sun and be seen, and so that you can better see people. But read from the heart. That's the key. You can't read from your pride where you start reacting and yeah, don't do it. Hit the thumbs up, likes button. If you want to master this gift, Leo, come to our 3-day Shamanic Alchemy. This workshop will help you really with your gift tremendously. And subscribe if you're brand new as we move to your third gift. All right, Leo, I think your third gift is probably one of the coolest. It is literally charismatic hypnosis. And it's like, wow, you have the ability to energetically influence the thoughts, the mind, the emotion, especially the emotional body of people around you. And this magnetism of yours works through your voice. All right, like I said, I have my Jupiter and Leo, for example. It works through your gaze, your smile, your brightness, your radiance, and it has this ability to draw people in and make them very curious. But through that, even just with your presence, okay, like the Lion King, you can influence people to believe in you, to have trust in your radiance and your brightness, because they are curious. How did you cultivate this inner peace and deep innate wisdom within yourself? How did you cultivate this charismatic hypnosis? And that allows people to become, in a sense, your followers, your support system. But also, it could turn an enemy into a friend. So you have this ability, and it's a miraculous one, all right? This energetic influence is something that you really want to activate in our 3-day Shamanic Alchemy webinar, where I'm going to be teaching you live. Come with your chart ready and your zodiac signs, and we'll walk through this. And subscribe if you're a brand new Leo. I appreciate you for being here. Sagittarius, foreign imagery within your dreams is your gift. You have the gift of prophetic dreaming, okay? This is a hard one because it oftentimes comes through symbolisms and abstract photos and pictures as a mutable fire, this godly flame. And so for prophetic dreaming, a lot of what you need to do is work with your shadow side of Gemini, and you have to write these things down. And if not that, you have to actually organize and categorize your shadow Gemini, the symbols, these thoughts, and interact with your physical environment after the dream in a way where you'll recognize these symbolisms in the real world, and it'll help you make sense of prophetic dreaming. But if you want to master this on a whole new level, Sagittarius, come join our 3-day webinar, and that will be free for you, but magnificently powerful for your psychic abilities and the enhancements of them. Like this video and subscribe if you are brand new, Sagittarius. We appreciate you and I love you so much. We'll move on to your second gift. Okay, your second psychic gift, Sagittarius, is astral sight. Your ability to see an event that is occurring but very far off in the future, and to act on that future version of yourself today. This is why Sagittarius is able to take quantum leaps because they already have embodied the energetic signature of who you're becoming or what will happen in the future down the line. So to better understand this, you got to go back to your Jupiter, because your Jupiter is your ruler and it'll help you understand, like, okay, bam, how can I focus on my love for expansion? And as you love expansion, you will grow, you will take quantum leaps. So this is also linked to your astral site, something called remote viewing. So you don't just necessarily remote view what's happening in the present, you can remote view what's happening and what is to come. And that is the magical gift of your foresight. Somewhere close to Aries, but Aries is more immediate and yours is more long range. So enjoy this astral sight gift and master it in our 3-day Shamanic Alchemy webinar, where I'll be walking with you live and teaching you X, Y, and Z. So hit the thumbs up and the likes button and subscribe, Sagittarius, if you are brand new. Sagittarius, your third psychic ability is a complex one. It takes a lot of training for this one, but it is literally psychic philosophy. Your ability to intuit galactic frequencies as well as star codes that, quite frankly, on Earth into the human consciousness will never make sense. There's something where it takes development to trust this level of power, to channel the literal divine. This is something where you're not only just the seer or the philosopher, okay? You are somebody who can take the guidance of ascended masters and or gods from galactic realms other than your own, far off in the distance, and master their channel message and to act on that person and version of yourself today. What's miraculous about this gift and complex as well is it takes a lot of isolation and solitude to hear messages that far away, to see messages that far away, to feel messages in your heart that far away. And that's that energetic frequency that transcends any boundaries. Your gift of being a Jupiterian energy. Hit the thumbs up and the likes button and master this in our 3-day Shamanic Alchemy webinar, where I'll be walking with you live. Come with your natal chart so we can walk through and see, like, bam, 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 bam. Okay, what's your Jupiter? Okay, bam. How do you fall here in Mercury? Okay, bam. How do we master this gift that you have individually and personally? That's something that, if you're interested in it, I'll walk you through that, and it'll be my absolute pleasure. Hit the thumbs up and the likes button, Sagittarius. We will see you soon. Love.